What's up, folks? It's your boy, the Noob. So, Netflix has once again done it again, stepping their foot into anime, and I don't think I like the animation styles that they've chose. Today we're going to talk about the latest addition to the Netflix series of animations that they're doing, called Cagaster of the Insect Cage. Cagaster of the Insect's Cage is a manga that I have been reading, and I was quite interested when I heard that there was going to be an anime adaptation of this. But being Netflix, you never really knew when it was going to come out, which studio was going to do it, and blah, 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 blah. Well, earlier this month, Netflix dropped the entire 12-episode series onto their streaming site. Now, like I said, I had been reading this manga, so I was quite interested in watching it, seeing how they chose their voice actors, how they did the bugs, and all that. But I gotta say, I'm not quite happy with their choice of animation. Now, before we get any further, let's do a quick backup so I can give you a quick plot summary so you'll understand. Cagaster of the Insect's Cage is a manga that takes place a bit in our future. At the end of the 21st century, human beings started to have an infection that would turn them into these giant-like bugs. Their skin would harden, wings would come back, and they started to attack humans. Unfortunately, since the bugs were quite hard to kill once they got into their bug form, humanity has declined a bit to the point where a lot of the Earth is almost like a desert. Jump ahead 30 years to roughly the year of 2125, and this is where the story picks up. You are following the story of a young exterminator known as Keto, who one day, while out and about, stumbles across a vehicle with two people in it that are being attacked by bugs. Father, his last wishes was for the young man, the young exterminator, to take his daughter, known as Ilium, to their mother. Now, in case you're wondering what an exterminator is, these are basically a mercenary-style group that specialize in killing monsters, both as they are being born from humans and those who help exterminate the larger style bugs. The story goes on between these two characters as the exterminator has to figure out how to deal with this young girl, and this young girl has to learn to live without her father in a strange new place. Now, I'm not going to give you more of the backstory because it will spoil a bit of the future, so we'll just stick with there for now. The main thing that I'm not liking about this series is the animation. They've decided to go down the route of the 3D CG animation that closely resembles that of Berserker 2017's animation. Now, if you can remember the latest Berserker that are out, most people do not like the animation because it just doesn't look right. Now, I myself have to agree. The voice acting is done great. The music behind this is great. The CG animation actually does well for the bugs and the backgrounds and the town and the desert and all that. But when it comes to the people part of the animation, it still is not quite there. The movements feel stiff. The shading on the characters just kind of give them this doll-like personality kind of look. I don't like it because the features are kind of blah. This sort of manga anime probably would have benefited more if they did a combination of 2D and CG animation. See, the CG animation, like I said earlier, was good for the bugs, the background, the battles. But as for the people, since it's not quite up to human standards, I think they should have left that at a 2D animation style, which would have done well. Now, I have not finished this series as of yet, both in manga and anime form, but I am getting around to it. Now, Netflix and the company that is behind the animation of this anime series could be forgiven because as you continuously watch the series, you tend to notice less and less of the CG animation to the people. Unfortunately, there are certain scenes that still cause you to realize, oh, that's CG and doesn't quite work well, which unfortunately brings me out of the immersion of the show. Do I think this is a good anime? So far, I would say yes. The manga is quite interesting and kind of a fun, simple read that it kind of cleansed my palate. But would I have improved on it with the CG? Yes, I agree. This still needs work. It is not Netflix's greatest fault, but it's still not their greatest project yet. What about you folks? Did you get a chance to watch this anime series once it dropped on Netflix, or are you actually reading the manga like I am? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the anime adaptation of it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think they should change the CGI? And of course, always tell me what kind of anime or manga that you want me to review and give you my thoughts on. Folks, I'm the Noob. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this latest Netflix romp into the anime field. Y'all have yourself a good day. See ya!